Hello, my friends. Welcome to our next Advent devotion out on the road, thinking about how Christ's light shines on the streets that we're most familiar with. You might notice I'm not actually on a street per se. I'm actually in a parking lot. Anybody know where I am? In Frandor. Lots of shopping to be done around Christmas time, and that's sort of why I'm here. I've got a couple of things I need to do. Maybe you started your Christmas shopping. Maybe it's still something you've got yet to do. Maybe you've finished your Christmas shopping. Thinking about shopping and Christmas and the holidays, it does a number to our finances some days. Christmas can get really expensive by the time we buy gifts for family, buy the decorations and go to all the parties, and if we're traveling, that costs money. Sometimes holidays can cost us lots of money, and that's what I'm thinking about today. Because sometimes we're tempted to say that just won't be Christmas without the trip to grandma's, or it just won't be Christmas if we're not able to give the gifts to our kids that we want to, or we stress about the money that we have, or whether or not it'll make Christmas feel right. But is Christmas really about money? And is money the purpose of this holiday? It seems so sometimes, but we remember what Jesus talks to us about money, that money is a gift. It's a tool, but it's not the end. It's not the goal. Jesus doesn't call us to poverty, but he also reminds us that we seek his kingdom first, and everything else is a bonus added on to it. When I think about that, I'm reminded of my favorite non-scriptural Christmas story from Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. You probably know the story, and by the way, I like the original cartoon best. The Grinch resolves to ruin the Who's Christmas by stealing all the presents, all the gifts, all the decorations, all the food they've got for their feast. He loads it all up in his sleigh, drags it all up to the top of the mountain, and waits there for the Who's to wake up and realize that Christmas is ruined. But that's not what he hears when the Who's wake up. Because the Who's understand that Christmas is not about the gifts, the food, the decorations. And Dr. Seuss doesn't quite go there. But we know that Christmas, and we know what Christmas is really about. We know that it's not about the gifts, the decorations, the parties, the food, and whatever impact those things might have on our finances. We know that Christmas is about Jesus. We know the joy of unwrapping the presents and giving the gifts and eating our favorite food and putting up the decorations and going to visit relatives, and all those things are wonderful, but we always remember Christmas is about Jesus. It's always about Jesus. It's not about the gifts that we give to one another. It's about the gift that he gives to us, the greatest gift of all, the gift given to every person, regardless of social status or income or whatever qualification. And so as we think about the light of Christ on the streets of our lives as we go out shopping, we remember that it's not about the gifts, it's not about the money that we spend. It's about the love shown to us by our Savior. No gift, no matter how perfect, given or received, will ever match the gift that he has given to us, or the gift that we give as we share that love of Christ with our neighbors. So go out and hit the streets, do your shopping, and remember the gift of Christ. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you again on another street in another couple of days.